your weekend entertainer. KSMO Salem.
This is AP News. I'm Rita Foley. Maybe you're one of the millions of Americans wrestling with Mother Nature this morning. Much of the East Coast has been getting heavy rain, heavy snow and sleet in parts of New England and upstate New York. And several states are still cleaning up from tornadoes or suspected tornadoes. Oklahoma, Kentucky, Georgia among them. Celebrity chef Jose Andres cried as he remembered those killed in Gaza by Israeli airstrikes while working for the charity he founded. Israel calls the airstrikes a grave mistake. The AP's Charles de Ledesma.
In an interview with Keshet 12 News, World Central Kitchen founder Jose Andres blames Israel for attacking his charity's vehicle.
The airstrikes on our convoy, I don't think were an unfortunate mistake. It was really a direct attack.
Andres is deeply emotional, remembering his close colleague, Zomi Francom.
Some of the people that died were my friends, and I served with them. Zomi is the nicest angel you will ever meet. Is a woman that has been in so many places around the world, feeding people.
Andres adds, everybody understands that food is a universal right. Food is not a weapon of war.
A desperate search for the missing is continuing after that earthquake in Taiwan. 10 people are known dead. Washington's trying to head off any effort by Donald Trump to redo the federal workforce if he wins the White House in November. The AP's Jennifer King in Washington.
Washington's Office of Personnel Management has issued a new rule making it harder to fire some federal employees. Advocates hope the new regulations will head off promises by Donald Trump to try again to radically remake the federal workforce along ideological lines.
No big Powerball winner last night. The jackpot's $1.2 billion now. This is AP News. A Postal Service audit finds some problems in Virginia.
Some of the issues found at the Richmond, Virginia facility include damaged mail left unprocessed for months. The audit raises questions about the Postal Service's plans to modernize its processing network. The facility is the first of 60 planned regional processing centers that the U.S. Postal Service is launching nationwide to streamline operations and cut costs. But the audit found that work hours and overtime actually increased after the center opened. And the audit also found that problems at the Richmond Center, which opened in July, have contributed to a drop in on-time service that now finds Virginia ranked worst in the nation. I'm Lisa Dwyer.
Gas is up to about $3.57 a gallon this morning, up about 3 cents in a week. I'm Rita Foley, AP News.
Is it time for a new mattress? Southtown Furniture has a nice deal going on right now where you'll find a twin-size mattress for only $127, a queen-size mattress priced at $281.40, and queen-size bed frame right now for only $39.99. Hurry in, this mattress sale event ends soon. Southtown Furniture on Highway 19 South in Salem, serving the smart shopper since 1922.
Southtown Furniture, where the bargains are.
Buyers and sellers of heavy equipment across the country are turning to Purple Wave Auction. Our full-service auction professionals handle every part of each transaction, so sellers can get back to running their businesses and bidders can trust us to make the buying process safe and simple. Our transparent marketplace is free of reserves, minimum bids, and hidden fees. If you're upgrading or downsizing, or just want to update your inventory of farm, construction, or fleet equipment, then don't wait. Visit purplewave.com today. Purple Wave Auction. Straight, simple, sold.
Stop in today at Napa Auto Parts Store in Salem. You can save up to 10% on Napa Marine, RV, and Power Sports batteries. Grease Monkey utility gloves, a 3-pack for only $11.99. And you can get $10 off any 2 wiper blades when you buy a 5-quart bottle of Mobil 1 motor oil. Stop by Napa Auto Parts Store, 604 East Scenic Rivers Boulevard in Salem today.
Sunshine this morning. We'll have a little bit of clouds roll in through the afternoon, and it'll clear back out tonight. We do have a freeze warning. That's going to be a frost warning It's going to occur after midnight tonight from 1 a.m. to 8 a.m. tomorrow. So, again, we will have sunshine this morning. Some clouds roll through during the afternoon, and it'll clear back up late tonight. So we will have a northwesterly breeze throughout the day today, anywhere from 5 up to 18 miles an hour, and it will get a little bit breezier as the afternoon comes on, more like 15 to 20 to 25. It could gust up to 30. Our high today, 55. Low by early morning tomorrow, 28. So again, sensitive vegetation will need to be covered or brought inside, as that freeze warning could, well, kind of put an end to it. Nonetheless, it'll be clear tonight. Low of 28 with north winds 5 to 15. Dying down to about 5 to 10 after midnight. For Friday itself, frost in the early morning, sunny skies most of the day, 61 for a high with a northerly breeze 5 to 10. Friday night clear, low of 33 with north winds 5 to 10. Moving to the southeast after midnight. Still a possibility in our area of getting some frost in the early morning Saturday. It's not a big probability, but it's a possibility. So if you do have sensitive vegetation out and you get through the Friday morning frost, you may again want to cover it for Saturday just in case, because the low will be right around 33, 32, and our area is supposed to be about 2 to 3 degrees cooler. So you definitely want to make sure you get that done. If you live in a valley where you're protected from the winds, you absolutely want to make sure you cover that for your Saturday morning. It will be a sunny day. I should say it's going to sun up, but it will sun up everywhere. So anyway, but it will be a very sunny day on Saturday. It'll be fairly mild, high of 65 with southeasterly winds. Then Saturday night, some clouds will roll in late. We'll have a 60% chance of getting showers after midnight, and we'll get windy with a low of 47. Sunday morning, we have a 40% chance of showers. Then the sun will come out during the afternoon. We'll have a high of 72, but it will be a breezy day, and then clear Sunday night, low of 43. At KSMO Radio right now, at your hometown radio station, we have a temperature reading here at KSMO Radio, your hometown radio station, of still 38 degrees. It really hasn't budged at all. We do have winds that are coming out of the northwest at 9 miles an hour. It's 64% relative humidity. Pressure, 29.83 inches, rising. Mostly clear sky, and it feels like 31 right now at KSMO Radio. We've got news next. It comes your way right after this.
Made for agriculture, we are MFA.
Get your calves off to a good start with MFA branded feeds. With time-tested, proven feeds like Cattle Charge and Full Throttle, you can put pounds on your calves quickly, efficiently, and safely. The feed-to-gain ratios speak for themselves. A good start is critical for this year's calf crop. Financing is available. Get a great start with MFA feed.
We are MFA.
Hi, I'm Andrew Wynn. Town & Country Bank makes it easy with the best rates and terms on land and mortgage loans. Hit the trail, make a splash, or enjoy a beautiful sunset. Town & Country Bank can help you finance that beautiful acreage you've always wanted. Stop by today and let us help you take the first step to home ownership. Town & Country Bank. Smart, friendly solutions. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, NMLS 899641.
Brownfield farm broadcasters are on the ground at state, national, and sometimes international events throughout the year, providing timely and relevant news to its audience. They utilize several social media platforms and digital channels to engage with viewers and listeners and stay up to date with agricultural news. Brownfield, a brand farmers and ranchers know and trust. Learn more at brownfieldagnews.com.
7:37, time for news. Local news brought to you as a courtesy of Gar Trucking and Equipment Company in St. James. They're serving the surrounding area, and they would love to be able to help you with all your equipment needs, whether it be something small, chainsaws, mowers, even tractors, or something a little bit larger, like for your agriculture or construction needs. They have it covered. Stop in and talk with Matt McCarter today at Gar Trucking and Equipment, located at 14,380 State Route B in St. James. You can also call them at 573-265-5110, 265-5110. It's Gar Trucking and Equipment in St. James. My name is Stan Stevens on KSMO, bringing you local news on AM 1340, FM 95.7. Also streaming on KSMORadio.com. KSMO Media are also KSMO Media outlets, our KSMO YouTube and KSMO Stream Facebook pages as well. Wherever you tuned into this morning, thank you. Appreciate you joining us. In news, the City of Salem Public Water Supply annual water quality report has been released, and there were no violations that occurred for the calendar year 2023. All levels of contaminants found in the water were lower than required by government regulations. If you'd like to see the City of Salem annual water quality report, a copy can be found at the City of Salem Administration Building at 4th and Iron Streets, at the Dane County Courthouse, at the Salem Public Library, or at the KSMO Radio Studios. This Saturday at the Ozark Natural Cultural Resource Center on Highway 19 at the exhibit called Crossroads, Change in Rural America, there'll be a panel discussion with community residents beginning at 10 on Salem's past and present. Then from 6 until 8 in the evening, there'll be a cruise-in around the ONCRC. The exhibit is open Monday through Saturday. There is no charge to visit the exhibit. The Crossroads exhibit is part of the museum on Main Street, a collaboration between the Smithsonian Institution and the State Humanities Councils nationwide. Support for the museum on Main Street has been provided by the United States Congress. The Smokey Bear hot air balloon is coming to the Ozarks in honor of the eclipse. This weekend, if you'd like to see that balloon, head to Big Spring, part of the Ozark National Scenic Riverways, and check it out. The hot air balloon rides actually will be offered, weather dependent, starting tomorrow, or Saturday morning, I should say, at 7:30. They will continue through Monday the 8th, and again, that is weather dependent. There are some rules and regulations do apply for those who wish to ride in the air balloon. The Smokey Bear hot air balloon measures in at a massive 97 feet tall with the basket. It's 72 feet wide at the brim of the hat. Smokey Bear hot air balloon is brought to you by the Mark Twain National Forest and the Ozark National Scenic Riverways. Again, that will be at Big Spring this weekend. Now, on Monday, the moon, the earth, and the sun are going to align a total solar eclipse. This will pass across a large portion of the United States, including Missouri and the Mark Twain National Forest. The eclipse will be an amazing event, especially in the path of totality. In the Salem Ranger District, the best viewing will be from the Loggers Lake Recreational Area in Shannon County and the Sutton Bluff Recreational Area east of Bunker. There are many places from which to view the 2024 eclipse on the forest, but please keep safety and courtesy in mind. The Salem Ranger District expects crowds in and around the path of totality, including on the area's roadways, so drive slowly and be alert. Now, of course, this path is a wide swath and will exist all the way down through the West Plains and Thayer area. If you're going to want to watch the eclipse, protect your eyesight. The only safe way to look directly at the uneclipsed or partially eclipsed sun is through special purpose solar filters such as eclipse glasses. Make sure they are compliant with the ISO 12312-2 International Safety Standard. Now, this should be marked on the glasses. If you are going to go to a campsite to view the eclipse, be patient and courteous. Arrive early, leave late. Give yourself lots of time to get to your location. Bring your own supplies and make sure you have enough snacks and water for your entire stay. Don't park vehicles in tall grass. If it is dry outside, hot engines and exhaust can cause fires in dry grass. That would not be a good thing. Also, if you do light a campfire, make sure it is completely put out before you leave. For the last eclipse, most of the traffic actually happened after the eclipse. So hanging around a while might save you from getting stuck in any traffic jam. So make sure you, again, have enough supplies to be there for a while. The time of the total eclipse in these two areas will be between 1:55 and 1:59 in the afternoon, Monday, April 8th. And the maximum time of a total eclipse would be about 4 minutes and 12 seconds. The further north you get, the worse it's going to be. Actually, here in Salem, we will not have a total eclipse. We will have partial eclipse, so no totality here at all. You would have to go, well, basically the line of demarcation is pull tight. So you'd have to go that far south just to see any of the solar eclipse totality at all, and that's only going to be about 1 second. So you need to go further south and further east to get the total eclipse effect. And by doing so, again, you will not be probably in the Salem Ranger District very much. But in actuality, further south you go, down Echo Bluff, we'll have it for a while. Also down around Eminence, all the way down to 11 Rivers, 11 Point River. You can find it down there. A lot of different locations. Rocky Falls and all those areas will have the total eclipse. So, again, keep that in mind if you want to head out. It'll be a great day. Should be fun. And then you have to hope that the clouds stay away. Also remind everybody, April is National Safe Digging Month, so make sure you call or click before you dig. It's free, and it is the law. Warmer weather usually means an increase in outside projects that may require digging or excavation work. If you're building a deck, planting a tree, or completing a large project, Missouri law requires anyone digging underground to notify Missouri 811 by calling 811 or placing a locate request online at Missouri-811.org before any excavation begins. The call will be taken by the Missouri 811 call center, which then notifies all relevant utilities in the project area. Once Missouri 811 is notified, utility companies will make the approximate location of their underground lines, request additional information, or advise you that they do not have any facilities in the excavation site. Hitting an underground line can cause serious injury, could disrupt service to you and other customers, and could potentially result in fines and repair costs. Missouri Public Service Commission reminds consumers to call before you dig. It's free and it's the law. For more information, go to Missouri 811. Call that number. Just hit 811 on your phone or online, www.missouri.com. Spell it out, MISSOURI-811.org. At the KSMO Studio, 7:45, and sports is coming up next right after this.
Call the professionals at Gar Truck and Equipment, STAT.
What's happening to me?
Sir, you've been using your junk mower way too long. We need to get you on a new Ferris, Stihl, or Husqvarna mower from Gar Truck and Equipment fast.
Medic, the guys from Gar are here.
Quick, get him on that new zero-turn mower now. And there he goes. We saved another one.
Test drive your new Ferris, Husqvarna, or Stihl lawnmower from Gar Truck and Equipment today. Check out gartruck.com.
7:45 at KSMO. In sports, the Salem Ladies Softball Tigers game with Dixon Wednesday was postponed due to the weather. No makeup date has been announced. Lady Tigers will host Willow Springs today at 4:30, starting with Tiger Talk and Coach Rebecca Hayes at 4:20 from the Salem City Park. Salem enters that game with a 2-6 record. They're 0-2 in the SCA Conference. The game will be video streamed on KSMO Media only due to opening day for the Cardinals. Salem Tigers baseball rescheduled game with St. James Wednesday was postponed due to wet grounds. No makeup date has been scheduled. The next Salem game will be today at Kabul starting at 4:30. That game will not be on KSMO radio as we'll be covering the Lady Tigers softball game. Salem was 5-1 on the year. Salem Tennis Tigers Salem Invitational Wednesday to Salem City Park was postponed, rescheduled for Friday morning at 9 at the Salem City Park. Salem Golf Team will host their Salem Invitational today, while the Salem Middle School Track Team will be at Mountain Grove today. St. Louis Cardinals were in San Diego trying to go for the sweep on Wednesday afternoon. Ricky Horton and John Rooney have that report, gentlemen.
With Ricky Horton, I'm John Rooney, and the Cardinals finished up their first road trip of the season, going 3-4 with a win in Los Angeles and 2 in San Diego, and came up just short in their bid to sweep yesterday, 3-2 Padres.
Zach Thompson was the starter, picked up the loss. It could have been worse for him. He was able to at least hang on, give his team a chance to come back. Cardinals were hit by 4 pitches in the game, gave it a chance there in the 8th and 9th inning, couldn't come up with the big hit.
Runners thrown out trying to steal and double play balls turned the Cardinals back, and they came up a run short.
On the plus side, Ryan Fernandez made his major league debut, struck out the side in the 8th inning. He was terrific.
Home at last, 3:15 today against the Marlins, and Lance Lynn will be on the mound.
Looking forward to it. Lance was really good his last time out.
Come on downtown early today as the Cardinals have the 3:15 start. We're on the air at 1:35. Our play-by-play broadcast begins at 2:20, and on the Cardinal Radio Network, we'll carry all of the opening day festivities.
All right, guys, thank you much. And we'll have that right here on KSMO Radio. James McCann's two-run single in the bottom of the ninth inning gave Baltimore a 4-3 win over Kansas City Wednesday. Royals will start a 4-game series with the Chicago White Sox tonight at Kauffman Stadium. And the Blues will be at Nashville tonight at 7. KSMO will join that game after the St. Louis Cardinal baseball game. And that is a look at what's going on in the world of sports, brought to you as a courtesy of KSMO Radio, and also local news, and brought to you by your friends at Gar Trucking and Equipment in St. James. Come see Gar Trucking and Equipment. They have your equipment needs met. They're right there, big or small. They've got you covered. It can be for agriculture or construction. They sell it all. Stop by 14380 State Route B in St. James. You can call them 573-265-5110. Talk with Matt McCarter or check them out on Facebook. Gar Trucking and Equipment in St. James. At KSMO Radio, it's now time for our daily investment report from the offices of Joe Brand and Leah Nash of Edward Jones Brokerage, helping people with their investment needs. They can help you too. Call them at 729-3831 or drop by the office, 907 South Pershing. Joe Brand, Leah Nash of Edward Jones, member SIPC, and our daily investment report. With that report this morning, it's Teresa Whalen. Teresa?
This is Teresa Whalen bringing you the daily financial market report on behalf of financial advisors Joe Brand, Leah Nash, and also Edward Jones. Today's U.S. equity closed higher. The Dow closed down 43 points to close at 39,127. The NASDAQ closed up 37 points to close at 16,277. And the S&P closed up 6 points to close at 5,211. And in the bond market, Treasury yields are trading at 4.35%. The price of crude oil was up 42 cents to close at $85.57, and the spot price of gold was up $36.50 to close at $2,318.30. For stocks of local interest, we have Ameren Corporation at $73.15, down 65 cents. AT&T $17.61, up 9 cents. Boeing $184.92, down $3.12. Dollar General $159.18, up $4.29. ExxonMobil $119.30, up 2 cents. McDonald's $275.54, down $2.20. Microsoft $420.45, down 99 cents. PepsiCo $169.68, down $1.76. Pfizer $27.22, down 33 cents. Procter & Gamble $156.15, down $4.42. U.S. Bancorp $43.11, down 12 cents, and Walmart $59.43, up 27 cents. This has been today's financial market report, brought to you on behalf of Edward Jones, member SIPC, and financial advisors Joe Brand and Leah Nash, serving individual investors with personalized attention and financial advice at 907 South Pershing, right here in Salem, Missouri, bringing you this Wall Street to Main Street report.
Thanks, Teresa. Don't forget to join us again for our next daily investment report right here at KSMO Radio. And that will be tomorrow morning right here on KSMO due to our sports this afternoon. Daily investment report coming your way at about 7:40, 7:45 come Friday morning. Brought to you as a courtesy of the offices of Joe Brand and Leah Nash of Edward Jones Brokerage, 907 South Pershing, 729-3831. Call, contact them, stop on in, see them today right here in Salem. Joe Brand, Leah Nash of Edward Jones, member SIPC at KSMO Radio. We have 7:52, and we have coming up next a look at weather. It's on the way.
Spring is in the air. It's time to organize your finances, and at the Bank of Salem, we are here to help. From checking and savings accounts, certificate of deposits, IRAs, loans, and even safe deposit boxes, we've got you covered. Come in and let one of our friendly employees help you get organized. The Bank of Salem, neighbors serving neighbors since 1883. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Getting your biggest tax refund from Jackson Hewitt can lead to some spirited reactions.
Jackson Hewitt, yeah!
Jackson Hewitt is so sure they'll get you your biggest refund that if they don't, you get your money back plus $100.
Jackson Hewitt, yeah!
Switch to Jackson Hewitt and we'll beat what you paid last year, even if you filed online.
Yeah!
Ain't nothing to it. Switch to Jackson Hewitt and pay less for tax prep, guaranteed. Proof of prior year payment required when filing. New clients only at participating locations through April 7th. Terms at jacksonhewitt.com.
Save on everyday items with digital coupons at Country Mart. It's easy. Download the Town & Country Markets app and browse through a variety of digital coupons available and clip them to your account. You can also clip digital coupons online at tcmarkets.com. Shop at a store for your favorite items, then tell them your phone number at checkout, and the digital coupons will be deducted from your purchase automatically. Scan the QR code on the in-store flyer to learn more and start saving more today.
At the KSMO studios, it's now time for a look at weather on Operation Weather Watch. Complete summary of weather in the region and KSMO listening area. An upper level low continues to move to the east across the Great Lakes region. In the wake of the low's departure, an amplified ridge will move across the center of the country. This is going to allow the surface high pressure to slide south out of Canada and into the Ozark region. With the high moving toward the region, windy conditions will once again occur with gusts again 20 to 30 miles an hour. Clear skies will allow afternoon temperatures to climb to the 50s to near 60. The cold Canadian air mass, though, will allow temperatures to drop into the upper 20s tonight after midnight. So there is right now a freeze warning after midnight from 1 a.m. to 8 a.m. for early Friday morning. With the lingering moisture and relative humidities, that chance of getting frost is very high in the Missouri Ozarks. Additionally, Friday morning's lows across a portion of central Missouri are forecast to fall in the upper 20s as well, and they will be below 32 degrees for some 3 to 5 hours. Freeze warnings in effect there as well. Highs will be on the climb Friday afternoon as the high pressure will move over the region. For Friday night, lows will be back to around 30 degrees in the eastern Ozarks, which could produce some frost. So listeners do need to be aware of that and probably go ahead and protect your sensitive vegetation if you have it out and in the ground already. Upper level ridging will move over the area through the day Saturday with a warm-up occurring. The ridge will be pushed east through the day as the storm system will move quickly out of the Rockies. While the upper low with this system will still be over the panhandle of Nebraska, a sweeping cold front will move across the plains and into the Ozarks Saturday night and Sunday morning, with rain possibly forming. Start next week, the upper level pattern will transition to southwesterly flow. This should allow for slowly increasing moisture in the area. This may not be a good thing for changes of the chance of viewing the eclipse. Some cloud cover could come through on Monday. Let's hope that does not occur. For the middle of the next week, though, with another upper level another upper level system will move from the Four Corners region east. This will increase flow from the Gulf and bring additional chances for rainfall come Tuesday into Wednesday. 51 our high yesterday, 39 the low, normal high 65, normal low 42, 151 till late in the day. 85 the record high, and that was in 1942. On this date, 21 the record low in 1987. Yesterday we had 1/11th of an inch of rain. Our month-to-date total standing at 3/5. Normal for the month should be at 2/5. 11 and 1/5 inches are total for the year, while 8 and 4/5 would be normal. 6:46, the time of sunrise this morning. 7:32, the time of sunset. The extended forecast for Monday through Wednesday, calling for sunshine on Monday, high of 76. Partly cloudy come Monday night, low 48. Partly sunny Tuesday with a chance of some showers and a high of 72. Cloudy Tuesday night, chance of showers, low of 49. And showers are likely Wednesday, partly sunny, high of 71. That local forecast and our current conditions there next in just a moment.
The Cardinals magazine, the care and quality of its presentation, the thick paper, the glossy photographs, and photographs from Stan Musial to Lou Brock to Jim Edmonds to the present-day players, the Cardinal tradition, the history. It will put you right there in Busch Stadium behind home plate like no other magazine. And it's easy to start a subscription. Just call 314-345-9000 or visit cardinals.com/magazine.
At the KSMO studios, that freeze warning is in effect from 1 a.m. to 8 a.m. Friday morning. So be sensitive, be aware of your sensitive vegetation. Make sure it gets covered or brought in away from that frost that could pretty much do it in. So, freeze warning in effect 1 a.m. to 8 a.m. Friday morning. For today, plenty of sunshine early, increasing clouds a little bit later on today. We'll have a high of 55 with a northwesterly breeze, 5 to 15 this morning. It will increase to 10 to 20 by this afternoon and gust up to near 30. Then for tonight, we'll clear out. We'll have still breezes in the evening, anywhere from 5 to 15. It's still gusting to 23, but after midnight, that will get down to about 4 to 10 miles an hour. Clear skies, and that possibility of frost does exist with a low of 28. Friday morning, widespread frost. As the day goes on, that'll burn off. We'll have sunshine, high of 61. Winds northerly of 5 to 10. Clear Friday night, the low of 31 in our area. That's a possibility of frost again. So again, a little bit of a northerly breeze at 5 to 10 will be moving to the southeast after midnight. You again may want to protect that sensitive vegetation comes Friday night into Saturday morning. Sunny on Saturday, we'll top about a 65 with southeasterly winds 10 to 15, and winds will gust up to 25. For Saturday night, rain likely after midnight, a 60% chance of it, otherwise partly cloudy, low of 47. 40% chance of rain Sunday morning, then mostly sunny by the afternoon, and a high of 72. Very breezy Saturday night into Sunday, and even Sunday night, some breezes as well, with a low of 43 and a clear sky night. At KSMO Radio right now, well, we really haven't changed temperatures much at all. Matter of fact, we're still right around 38 degrees. We really haven't seen any change hardly in that. It will eventually start making its way up. We have 9-mile-an-hour winds out of the northwest. We have 64% relative humidity, pressure 29.84 inches. That is rising, and our skies are still mostly clear here at KSMO Radio. So plenty of sunshine out there this morning, and we hope you're going to enjoy that. But as we mentioned, as the day moves on, some high thin clouds will be rolling through as well. And that's been it for Operation Weather Watch. Complete summary of weather in the region and KSMO listening area. Civic happenings are waiting to come your way next. They will in 90 seconds.
Buyers and sellers of heavy equipment across the country are turning to Purple Wave Auction. Our full-service auction professionals handle every part of each transaction, so sellers can get back to running their businesses and bidders can trust us to make the buying process safe and simple. Our transparent marketplace is free of reserves, minimum bids, and hidden fees. If you're upgrading or downsizing, or just want to update your inventory of farm, construction, or fleet equipment, then don't wait. Visit purplewave.com today. Purple Wave Auction. Straight, simple, sold.
Have you seen Town Screen yet? It's one of the most affordable ways to get your message out in the community. With strategically placed vertical screens in numerous locations in Salem, check it out at the Salem Community Center at the Armory, Aranda's Mexican Restaurant, and Taxmasters, just to name a few. Find out more about how you can use Town Screen for everything local. Stop by 800 South Main or call 636-338-1199. Hometown created and maintained. Town Screen in Salem.
Every day, Cintas service reps help businesses get ready for the workday. They provide freshly laundered workwear delivered every week. Mats, mops, restroom and cleaning supplies. First aid and safety products to help your employees stay safe. They even test and inspect fire extinguishers and emergency lights. Cintas helps keep your business running smoothly. See what Cintas can do for you. Visit Cintas.com.
Oh, I'm ready!
And get ready for the workday.
At the KSMO studios, it is 8:02, top of the hour time, brought to you by Doug Wisdom and Wisdom Financial Services. Don't forget, when questions do arise about your financial future, don't just ignore them. Get them answered. And find out the right answers by contacting Doug Wisdom and Wisdom Financial Services, a member of Emeritus. They can help you with that financial future, whether it be something in the immediate future, something a little bit down the road, or maybe just some questions to kind of clear your mind about what's happening with your financial future currently with your current portfolio. Get in touch with Doug. Doug Wisdom, Wisdom Financial Services, a member of Emeritus, 729-7508. Time for the Civic Record, a program of church and civic news, and a mention of persons recently deceased. The Civic Record brought to you as a courtesy of all of us at KSMO and your friends at Southtown Furniture, Highway 19 South. What a great collection of bedding they have available, and at what great prices right now you can get it. Stop on by and save on some beautiful mattresses right now down at Southtown. Mattress frames, if you're looking for that, if you're looking for new bedding, if you're just really in the market to find out what's available, it's a great time to do it, and a good time to also find out about the new styles of bedding that are out there. Man, we always hear about new types of bedding, and you just hear about it, but you need to feel it. Do that lay-down test. Go down there, find out about it. They've got all kinds of bedding. Certipedic, Perfect Sleeper, the iComfort sleep systems. They also have the iSeries, the hybrids. I mean, there's a tremendous collection of incredible bedding waiting for you in the bedding department at Southtown Furniture, Highway 19 South at Salem. It is where the bargains are. Head on down and save today on your next bedding need. Southtown Furniture in Salem, it is where the bargains are. Serving Salem and Dane County since 1922. 1601 South Highway 19, 729-3422. Or go online, SouthtownFurnitureSalem.com. Abigail K. Ann Hoke of St. James passed away Saturday at the age of 16. Funeral services for Abigail K. Ann Hoke will be held at 11 this morning at the St. James Chapel of James and Gar Mortuary. Interment will be in the St. James Cemetery. Abigail K. Ann Hoke is survived by parents, her twin brother Jackson and sister Elizabeth, and many aunts, uncles, cousins, and friends. In addition to flowers, please consider making a donation to the memory of Abby at the Olson Garden Tribute at the St. Louis Children's Hospital. Cards are available, and all the arrangements are under the direction of the James and Gar Mortuary of St. James for Abigail K. Ann Hoke, whose funeral services will be at 11 this morning at the St. James Chapel of James and Gar Mortuary. William Bill Robert Sell Sr. of Boss passed away Saturday, March 30th in Farmington at the age of 63. Funeral services for Bill Sell will be held at noon Friday at the Wilson Mortuary Viburnum Chapel, with visitation from 5 until 8 this evening at the Wilson Mortuary Viburnum Chapel. Burial will be in the Barton Cemetery. William Robert Sell is survived by his wife Gina Sell of Boss, children William Robbie Sell Jr. of Boss, Michelle Shelley Busby and husband James of Cuba, Travis Sell and wife Bobby Jo of Black, siblings Anna Gale Reed of Black and Shane Gannon and wife Nikki of Bellevue, stepfather John Gannon of Boss, 8 grandchildren, 4 great-grandchildren, and a host of nieces, nephews, and friends. Memorial contributions may be made to the Barton Cemetery. Envelopes are available, and all the arrangements are under the direction of the Wilson Mortuary of Viburnum for William Bill Robert Sell of Boss, whose funeral services will be at noon Friday at the Wilson Mortuary Chapel in Viburnum. Frederick Howard Jr., age 74 of Salem, passed away on Tuesday, March 26th at the age of 74. Funeral services for Junior Howard will be held at 1 o'clock Saturday afternoon at the Wilson Mortuary Salem Chapel, with visitation from 11 until service time Saturday at the chapel. Burial will be in the Carty Cemetery. Junior Howard is survived by his wife Sandy Howard of Salem, brothers Johnny Howard and wife Debbie of Salem, and Gary Howard and wife Brenda of St. James, a sister-in-law Tammy Howard of Reeds Spring, Mother-in-law Helen Razor of Salem and her daughter Kimberly Dawn, as well as a host of very special nieces, nephews, cousins, and friends. Memorial contributions may be made to Carty Cemetery or Love Thy Neighbor. Memorial envelopes are available, and all the arrangements are under the direction of the Wilson Mortuary of Salem for Frederick Jr. Howard, whose funeral services will be Saturday afternoon at 1 at the Wilson Mortuary Salem Chapel. Dwayne Ed Eaton of Salem passed away Friday, March 29th at the age of 63. A private family service for Dwayne Ed Eaton will be held at a later date. Dwayne Ed Eaton is survived by children Chad Eaton of St. Louis, Amy Morrow and husband David of O'Fallon, Aaron Eaton and wife Nikki of Warrenton, Tiffany Eaton and husband David of St. Louis, and Matthew Eaton and wife Jessica of Salem, as well as 8 grandchildren, other relatives, and dear friends. All the arrangements are under the direction of the Wilson Mortuary of Salem for Dwayne Ed Eaton, whose private family services will be held at a later date. More of our Civic Record next when we come right back.
Is it time for a new mattress? Southtown Furniture has a nice deal going on right now where you'll find a twin-size mattress for only $127, a queen-size mattress priced at $281.40, and queen-size bed frame right now for only $39.99. Hurry in, this mattress sale event ends soon. Southtown Furniture on Highway 19 South in Salem, serving the smart shopper since 1922.
Southtown Furniture, where the bargains are.
Here at KSMO Radio, your hometown radio station, let's continue with our Civic Record. The Griffith family will be in concert Saturday evening at 7 at the New Home Baptist Church, and all are welcome to come on out and enjoy. Brother Charlie Younger and the New Home Baptist Church look forward to seeing you this Saturday night at 2024 Route W in Salem. It's the Griffith family in concert Saturday at 7 at the New Home Baptist Church, and everybody is welcome to attend. The singing starts at 7 Saturday night. The Salem Community Garden behind the Salem United Methodist Church will open this Saturday morning at 9 o'clock. This will mark the beginning of the gardening at the garden. If you're interested in a plot, contact Master Gardener Charlie Grimm, 573-368-9902. He will assign you a plot. You can get more than one plot, but there will be a slight charge for each additional plot. Water and tools are provided. And beginning April 11th, there'll be special presentations at the community garden, and the first presentation will be on companion gardening. Those presentations are open to the public regardless if you have a plot at the community garden or not. For more information about the garden or the presentations, call Master Gardener Charlie Grimm or the Dent County Extension, 729-3196, 729-3196. Charlie's number's 573-368-9902. The South Central Missouri Community Action Agency is accepting Head Start and Early Head Start preschool enrollment. They're accepting children from 6 weeks up to 5 years of age. They do provide services for children with special needs or severe disabilities. Homeless and foster children are given priority during the enrollment. Head Start and Early Head Start are play-based learning, offer developmentally appropriate curriculum, and offer outdoor play. Their experienced teachers and engaged curriculum offer children a chance to learn and grow into a safe, nurturing environment. Contact Jesslyn Hutchings, 729-3188, extension 13, or Don Segovia, 729-31888, extension 11, to make your appointment for a tour. You can also learn more about the enrollment process. Appointments are available April 8th through the 12th. Salem United Methodist Women will have their annual spring luncheon on Saturday, April 13th. The doors will open at 11:30, and that luncheon will begin at noon. It'll feature musical rendering by Pam Becker. Tickets are available now, but you have to get them by April 7th. Call Roma Jones at 573-247-0077 or Natalie at 573-729-4551. You have to have a ticket to attend the annual spring luncheon, and tickets are limited. That will be held at the Salem United Methodist Church at 801 East Scenic Rivers Boulevard. It's the Women's Annual Spring Luncheon. That will be Saturday, April 13th. The doors will open 11:30. The lunch will be at noon. Get your tickets by April 7th for that event. Call Roma 247-0077 or Natalie 729-4551. Salem Public Library will be closed on Monday from 1:30 in the afternoon till 2:30 in the afternoon. Library will reopen at 2:30 and then close at its usual time of 5 in the evening. As the Salem Public Library closed on Monday, 1:30 to 2:30 in the afternoon. It'll be back open at 2:30 and stay open till their normal closing time of 5:30. There'll be a toothbrush rug beginner class to be held at the Salem Arts Center Thursday evening, April 11th from 6 to 8 with Amy Terrell. Join her for a fun rug-making hands-on workshop. It's an easy technique to make a rug with torn strips of fabric and a modified toothbrush. These rugs are quick to make. They require no sewing. In this class, you'll learn how to begin a toothbrush rug or table runner. You'll leave the class with a small rug you can either use as a trivet or continue to build at home as large as you want that to be. All projects are machine washable. They're also dryable, and they last for years. No previous experience or skills are needed. The cost of the class, $20. That includes all your supplies. You do need to be 18 years of age and above, and they do need at least 2 people to sign up to hold the class. It will max out at a total of 10. Register online at the SACPA website. Under programs, find the Creative Arts Center, and registrations are on a first-come, first-served basis. Now returning will be on April 12th and 13th, back to the Cultural Craft Co-op at the Timber Lodge. I always remember these great get-togethers down there in the spring, and when they had a native craft workshop, I always really enjoyed that. So now I'm so glad that they're bringing the Cultural Craft Co-op back. The first mini workshop will be next weekend, April 12th and 13th, and it will be at the Timber Lodge. It's just a neat place. Now, you can do a lot of different things at the Craft Co-op. In the mini workshop, we'll have a number of different ideas for you to do. Carve a spoon with Cindy Dooley. That's $25 per person, or per spoon for each person. Make a reed basket, $35 with Connie Light. Make corn husk dowels with Patty Frisbee, $15. Cane a chair or stool that you already have with Diana Clark, $90, and create a beginning blacksmith project of a jailer's ring with Tim Ellerman for $10. You can also make that toothbrush rug with Amy Terrell, $25 for the small rug or trivet. To register for any of these classes, call Mary Ficker, 573-729-7065. They'll also have lunch out there. Child care, though, is not provided. Instructors will also have some crafts for sale. If you want to find out more about this great workshop, call Mary Ficker, 729-7065. It'll be down in Shenandoah, the Timber Lodge, 41277 State Highway 19 South in Salem. It's always a cool thing to go see and watch or participate in. That craft co-op will be April 12th and 13th, the mini workshop at the Timber Lodge. Again, call Mary Ficker, 573-729-7065 to get all the details. And at the Salem Nutrition Center today, they're going to be serving up pulled pork on bun with country blend veggies and apple salad for lunch, which will be served from 11 to 12:30. Now, they will have a soup and salad bar beginning at 10:30 prior to the lunch. And all are welcome, all ages. Come on down, be a part of it. They really enjoy having all ages down there at the Salem Nutrition site, where you can get fantastic meals 5 days a week, Monday through Friday, except for holidays. Now, if you are 60 years of age and above, your suggested contribution is $5. If you're under the age of 60, it's $7. And don't forget, it's incredible lunch. It's served from 11 to 12:30, where today it's pulled pork on bun with country blend veggies, apple salad, and a beverage. Don't forget the Salem Nutrition site's inside the Salem Senior Center, 604 North McGrath Lane. If you have a question or two, feel free to call 729-2373. And don't forget that the menu can change without notice. There you have it, a look at our civic record. It is a program of church and civic news. And a mention of persons recently deceased, brought to you as a courtesy of your friends at Southtown Furniture. Highway 19 South in Salem. Stop by, visit the bedding that they have right now. It is priced at an incredible low price, and you definitely want to check it out. Check out all the styles of bedding. Remember, your body will tell you which is the right bedding for you. Don't just sit there and just close your eyes and pick one. Don't want to do that. You want to get the best night's sleep possible. Lay down on that bedding and let your body tell you which bed is right for you. It will. Trust me. If you haven't been down there to do it, I highly recommend it. Same thing with your recliners. Same thing with your sofas. Sit down on them. That's what they're there for, so you can get that feel. If the fabric is great, if the softness is great, if it's just contoured perfectly to your body, it's talking to you. It's telling you if it's right or not. May not be the right piece for you. Stop on by and check it out for yourself at Southtown Furniture. They'd love to see you. Open Monday through Saturday. Simply go on by to 1601 South Highway 19, 2 blocks south at the Crossroads Shopping Center, or you can give them a call, 729-3422, or go online to SouthtownFurnitureSalem.com. Incredible bedding at a great price right now during their super sale at Southtown. Southtown Furniture in Salem, truly where the bargains are. At the KSMO studios, we welcome you to Thursday, April the 4th. We have right here KSMO Radio, your hometown radio station, coming up. Some statewide news from the Missouri Net. We also have our Salem Nutrition Center's menu for you. We'll have AP news in there, and we also have coming your way right here KSMO Radio, your hometown radio station, some sports from the Missouri Net. Now, as far as sports are concerned today, we have Cardinal baseball. It's opening day in St. Louis, so we'll have that entire process starting at 1:35 this afternoon on KSMO Radio. And also, don't forget, we have Lady Tiger Softball will be streaming on our KSMO Media. So you can check that out at KSMORadio.com, KSMO Stream Facebook, or KSMO YouTube. And immediately following the Cardinal game, we'll bring you blues hockey from Nashville. And they'll be there taking on the Predators. No, not the Nashville Cats, but the Predators. And that will be 7 o'clock game time. We'll get to that game right after Cardinal baseball right here on KSMO Radio. Okay, we're good to go. 20 minutes after 8 o'clock at KSMO Salem. Back with that statewide news next.
Hello, my name is Samantha Welch. I'm the new family nurse practitioner at SMDH Family Medicine. If your family is in need of a medical provider, I'm accepting new patients of all ages. Our clinic is located at Physicians Office Building 3 on the SMDH campus. We accept Medicare, Medicaid, and all private and other insurance. Please call 729-8000 to set up an appointment. Salem Memorial Hospital, every patient, every encounter, every time.
Angie's List is now Angie, and we've heard a lot of theories about why.
I thought it was an eco move. Fewer words, less paper.
No, it was so you could say it faster.
No, it's to be more iconic.
Must be a tech thing.
But those aren't quite right. It's because now you can compare upfront prices, book a service instantly, and even get your project handled from start to finish.
Sounds easy.
It is, and it makes us so much more than just a list. Get started at Angie.com. That's ANGI, or download the app today.
This spotlight on soybeans is brought to you by Missouri soybean farmers and their checkoff. It's National Soy Foods Month. Missouri Soybeans Communications Director Samantha Turner says health and nutritional benefits of soy in food will be touted in April.
When we think of soybeans, we often think of the crop in the field, and potentially it's used for animal feed and other industrial uses. But it's also used for consumer consumption as well. And we want to share those many benefits with consumers during this month-long campaign.
Common soy foods are edamame, tofu, and other Asian foods.
But there's also soy beverage, which is what we'll be sharing with consumers across the Jefferson City area.
The giveaways are free soy lattes, April 8th to April 13th at the Coffee Zone and High Rise Bakery in Jefferson City. Learn more at mosoy.org from Missouri soybean farmers and their checkoff.
Missouri Net News, I'm Marshall Griffin. 3 Republican Missouri lawmakers are being sued by a Kansas resident who was falsely accused of being a, quote, illegal alien and a mass shooter at February's Kansas City Chiefs Super Bowl parade. Anthony Morbith reports.
Senators Rick Bratton, Denny Hoskins, and Nick Schroer are being sued by 48-year-old Denton Loudermill of Olathe. He alleges that they shared social media posts falsely accusing Loudermill in the shooting that killed a woman and injured over 20 others. Bratton and the other far-right-leaning Freedom Caucus members have not said much about the posts.
I'm not even commenting on that. I mean, it's not even, part of the discussion. So
you haven't apologized to him?
There's nothing, that I even see worth that. So we've done nothing, and I have no comment.
According to the Kansas City Star, the social media posts have allegedly caused Loudermill to receive death threats, incur damages of more than $75,000, anxiety, and sleep loss. It appears that the social media posts have since been deleted. Anthony Morbith, Missouri Net.
Remains that were found in eastern Missouri's Ellsbury 46 years ago have been identified as a southeastern Iowa girl. Wapella County, Iowa Sheriff's Detective Aaron McConnell is asking for the public's help in solving the death of 15-year-old Helen Renee Grooms of Ottumwa, who went missing in 1977.
Anybody that knew Helen back in 1977, 1978, or the family is encouraged to call us. I mean, even if you think it's nothing, it'd still be nice to put little pieces of the puzzle together.
Grooms was dubbed Lincoln County Jane Doe since her body was found in the Mississippi River near Ellsbury, Missouri in March of 1978. The U.S. Justice Department is adding St. Louis to its Criminal Division's Violent Crime Initiative. It pumps law enforcement tools and resources to target gangs and other violent groups that disrupt a community's safety and security. It's been used in Detroit, Baltimore, New Orleans, Philadelphia, and Chicago. This is Missouri Net.
Eyes on the road, hands on the wheel, safely drive that automobile. Eyes on the road, hands on the wheel. Safely drive that automobile. Eyes on the road, hands on the wheel. Eyes on the road, hands on the wheel.
In Iraq, our truck hit a roadside bomb. I had about 16 surgeries on my hand so that I could regain function. And when I came home, I needed a new roof due to a storm. And I was about to lose homeowners insurance as well. I applied for Operation Homefront Critical Financial Assistance Program. And it's good to know that when we come home, there are people who are there that care about us. Operation Homefront, they've really been a blessing.
Visit OperationHomefront.org to learn more.
A House investigation continues into a personnel inquiry and a House ethics complaint. Again, here's Anthony Morbith.
House Speaker Dean Plucker is believed to be the subject of the investigation. Committee Chairwoman Hannah Kelly, a Republican representative from Mountain Grove, has been unable to give any details due to a rule that says the complaint shall be confidential.
This is the legislative body for the state of Missouri, and we are the Ethics Committee, and therefore process should be just as much important in this room as it is on that floor, as well as protecting the confidentiality of those involved in the process within this Ethics Committee.
The committee has been holding closed meetings on the matter since last October.
The Missouri State Highway Patrol is alerting the public that the upcoming solar eclipse may affect driver exam skill testing times. And MoDOT is still looking for help. The state agency is scheduled to host a rapid-fire hiring event next week on April 11th at MoDOT's Central District office in Jefferson City. This is Missouri Net.
There's a place for do-it-yourselfers with everything for your car or truck.
You'll find these spring deals at K&H Auto Supply. Gumot intake valve cleaner for $12.99 for the 11-ounce size. Blue Devil oil stop leak only $14.49. And Blue Devil head gasket sealer for $29.99. Come on by today at K&H Auto Supply, your Parts City Auto Parts store here in Salem.
Parts City. Yeah, Parts City. Parts City.
Have you seen Town Screen yet? It's one of the most affordable ways to get your message out in the community. With strategically placed vertical screens in numerous locations in Salem, check it out at the Salem License Office, Roberts Judson Lumber Company, and the Main Street Country Corner Cafe, just to name a few. Find out more about how you can use Town Screen for everything local. Stop by 800 South Main or call 636-338-1199. Hometown created and maintained Town Screen in Salem.
At KSMO Radio, let's take a look at that Salem Nutrition Center's menu for today, this Thursday, April the 4th. And today they're going to have for lunch from 11 to 12:30, pulled pork on bun with country blend veggies and apple salad. The Salem Nutrition site's located inside the Salem Senior Center at 604 North McGrath Lane. And again, lunch is from 11 to 12:30. They do start soup and salad bar at 10:30 for your convenience. Drop on by and check it out, 604 North McGrath Lane for lunch. That's the Salem Nutrition site inside the Salem Senior Center from 11 to 12:30, where they'll have pulled pork today on bun with country blend veggies and apple salad. Don't forget, if you're 60 years of age and above, your suggested contribution is $5. If you're under the age of 60, your meal will cost $7. And don't forget that the menu can change without notice. Call 729-2373 for more information. Stay healthy in Dent County by eating at the Salem Nutrition site inside the Salem Senior Center for a great lunch today. Coming up, we have AP News and a look at sports news on the Missouri Net. We have Cardinal baseball today, opening day from St. Louis. We'll have all the festivities there, 1:35 pregame show. We'll have Salem Tiger softball. We'll be streaming that on our video on KSMO Media. Then we'll have Blues hockey tonight on KSMO Radio after Cardinal baseball, about 7 o'clock-ish or so. So keep it here, KSMO Radio, your hometown radio station.
Every day, Cintas service reps help businesses get ready for the workday. They provide freshly laundered workwear delivered every week. Mats, mops, restroom and cleaning supplies. First aid and safety products to help your employees stay safe. They even test and inspect fire extinguishers and emergency lights. Cintas helps keep your business running smoothly. See what Cintas can do for you. Visit Cintas.com.
Oh, I'm ready!
And get ready for the workday.
Challenge. It's not something you shy from. It's a chance to up your game. Every day brings a new challenge, but with the enhanced Channel Seed brand on your side, you can rise to it. With our top-performing seed, innovative digital tools, and expanded agronomic support, you can turn tomorrow's challenges into your next advantage. Your enhanced Channel Seed brand. Let's rise to the challenge. Learn more at channel.com/rise. Read and follow pesticide label directions, IRM, grain marketing, and other stewardship practices.
Keeping your fields clean all season long? Now that's a boss move. When it comes to weeds, we mean business, just like you. But you already knew that. In choosing to use XtendFlex soybeans, you've ensured that your fields can reach their full potential because our XtendFlex technology enables you to control more weeds than any other soybean weed management program. Learn more about the difference XtendFlex soybeans can make at RoundupReadyXtend.com. Read and follow pesticide label directions.
KSMO Salem.
This is AP News. I'm Rita Foley.
An important discussion between two world leaders today.
President Biden and Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu are set to speak amid growing White House frustration with Israel's handling of the Gaza war. A U.S. official says the call will come Thursday after an Israeli airstrike that killed 7 aid workers.
He's outraged. He's heartbroken.
White House Press Secretary Karine Jean-Pierre and National Security Spokesman John Kirby say while Israel has the right to defend itself against Hamas.
As a modern military and a democracy, they have obligations to the innocent people of Gaza, and they have not always met those obligations.
The two leaders last spoke more than 2 weeks ago. Sagar Magani, Washington.
Israel says the airstrikes that killed those aid workers in Gaza was a mistake due to misidentification. Those killed worked for World Central Kitchen, the charity founded by celebrity chef Jose Andres, whose group is now demanding an independent investigation.
The airstrikes on our convoy, I don't think were an unfortunate mistake. It was really a direct attack on a clearly marked vehicles.
Chef Andres was heard there on the Israeli TV channel Keshet 12 News. Dozens of Bolivians who didn't have passports have been taken off a cruise ship in the port of Barcelona, Spain, so the ship can continue on its journey, say authorities. The Bolivians didn't have valid documents to enter the area the ship was traveling in, they say. Here in the U.S., they're going to continue to see heavy snow and sleet in parts of New England and upstate New York. Heavy rain's been soaking the East Coast. Thieves stole as much as $30 million in a burglary at a Los Angeles money storage facility. You got another chance to win the $1 billion plus Powerball jackpot Saturday night. Nobody won last night. This is AP News. If you plan to watch that total solar eclipse on Monday, you'll have lots of company and plenty of excitement. The AP's Seth Sutel has this.
What do airlines, drive-in diners, and donut makers have in common? These are just some of the businesses that are hoping to take advantage of all the excitement over the total solar eclipse that will black out the sun for a few minutes Monday afternoon across a big swath of North America. Hotels and resorts along the path of the eclipse are offering special packages. Southwest and Delta are offering special flights to view it. Krispy Kreme is teaming up with Oreos to offer a donut meant to look like the eclipse. The Donut Dude in Ohio will sell boxes of donuts showing the eclipse's stages as the sun disappears behind the moon. Sun Chips and Moon Pies are also doing their own promotions. I'm Seth Sutel.
Former President Clinton has a memoir coming out this fall. It's called Citizen, My Life After the White House. It comes out November 19th. I'm Rita Foley, AP News.
Brownfield farm broadcasters are on the ground at state, national, and sometimes international events throughout the year, providing timely and relevant news to its audience. They utilize several social media platforms and digital channels to engage with viewers and listeners and stay up to date with agricultural news. Brownfield, a brand farmers and ranchers know and trust. Learn more at brownfieldagnews.com.
This is family nurse practitioner Terry Bruno from SMDH Family Medicine. If your family is in need of a medical provider, I'm accepting new patients of all ages. Our clinic is located at Physician's Office Building number 3 on the SMDH campus. We accept Medicare, Medicaid, and all private and other insurance. Please call 729-8000 to set up an appointment. Salem Memorial District Hospital. Every patient, every encounter, every time.
Missouri Net Sports, I'm Bill Pollock. The Royals lost to the Orioles 4-3. A 5-hour rain delay before the start. James McCann's 2-run single in the bottom of the ninth inning off Will Smith was the difference. Smith now 0-2 with his first blown save of the season. Matt Quattrero.
I think our guys came in here thinking we belong on the same field with these guys. This is two major league teams that are very competitive with a lot of guys with a lot of pride. So there's no moral victories. We played good baseball. We just got beat twice on walk-offs.
The Royals fall to 2-4. They return home to host the White Sox as start of a 4-game series. The Cardinals couldn't sweep the Padres, losing 3-2. Zach Thompson struggled early, but the Padres couldn't put him away. He gave up 3 runs on 5 hits and 4 walks in 5 innings.
Unfortunately, kind of hung the bullpen out to dry. Those guys really picked me up today. That was huge. I was fighting a little bit of everything. Don't want to give too much away, but had a couple pitchers working for me that kept me in it a little bit.
The 3-4 Cardinals send Lance Lynn to the mound today. It's the home opener at Busch Stadium against the winless Miami Marlins. SEMO softball upset 11th-ranked Mizzou 1-0 in Columbia. How about the Redhawks? Patience Holman from Mexico, Missouri pitched the shutout, holding the Tigers to just 3 hits. And Brittany Affolter from Odessa doubled in the only run of the game in the 4th inning. It's the highest-ranked victory for SEMO against a D1 program. Mizzou baseball beat UT Martin 15-9. The St. Louis Blues visit the Nashville Predators tonight with 7 games to play. The Blues trail the Preds by 6 points for the first wild card spot and trail the Kings by 5 for the final wild card position. Chiefs wide receiver Rashee Rice, involved in a hit-and-run 6-vehicle crash in Dallas over the weekend, released a statement, quote, "I take full responsibility for my part in this matter," end quote. Well, he should. He was allegedly caught on video running away. Bill Pollock, Missouri Net Sports.
Want to get out of just about anything and look like an earth-saving hero? Just use the environment excuse. High school reunion? Sorry, can't. Planetary obligations. Unfortunate bridesmaid's dress? Unfortunately, you promised the climate you'd buy more vintage. Chauffeuring teens? The earth really needs them to hoof it. The environment is always the best excuse. Find your out and opt in to cutting carbon. Just visit theenvironmentexcuse.org. Brought to you by WildAid.
The Supplemental Security Income Program provides monthly payments to help meet basic needs.
like putting food on the table, paying the rent, or buying new shoes for growing feet. You may qualify if your income and financial resources are low and you are 65 or older, or an adult or child with a disability or who is blind. Call 1-800-772-1213 or go to ssa.gov/SSI to start to apply. Produced by Social Security at U.S. taxpayer expense.
Save on everyday items with digital coupons at Country Mart. It's easy. Download the Town & Country Markets app and browse through a variety of digital coupons available and clip them to your account. You can also clip digital coupons online at tcmarkets.com. Shop at a store for your favorite items, then tell them your phone number at checkout, and the digital coupons will be deducted from your purchase automatically. Scan the QR code on the in-store flyer to learn more and start saving more today.
The Salem Memorial District Hospital Radiology Department strives to stay at the forefront of technology through high-quality diagnostic imaging tools such as CT scans, MRIs, X-rays, nuclear medicine, DEXA scans, 3D mammographies, ultrasound, and more. Many services are offered 24 hours a day, 7 days a week through the emergency room, while other services are offered through outpatient services Monday through Friday. To find out more about the Radiology Department, contact me, Bobby Sullins, at 729-6626. The Salem Memorial District Hospital. Every patient, every encounter, every time.
Challenge. It's not something you shy from. It's a chance to up your game. Every day brings a new challenge, but with the enhanced Channel Seed brand on your side, you can rise to it. With our top-performing seed, innovative digital tools, and expanded agronomic support, you can turn tomorrow's challenges into your next advantage. Your enhanced Channel Seed brand. Let's rise to the challenge. Learn more at channel.com/rise. Read and follow pesticide label directions, IRM, grain marketing, and other stewardship practices.
Keeping your fields clean all season long? Now that's a boss move. When it comes to weeds, we mean business, just like you. But you already knew that. In choosing to use XtendFlex soybeans, you've ensured that your fields can reach their full potential because our XtendFlex technology enables you to control more weeds than any other soybean weed management program. Learn more about the difference XtendFlex soybeans can make at RoundupReadyXtend.com. Read and follow pesticide label directions.
At the KSMO studios, right here at your hometown radio station, let's take a look at that weather brought to you by Titan Paving and Drainage. Now, you know, getting ready to build a home and you want to make sure you're not going to have that runoff problem. You don't want to have all that work done and then find out there's water going to be up against your foundation or water is going to drain and puddle up around your driveway or water is going to be underneath your sidewalk. Not a good idea. Let your friends at Titan Paving and Drainage come properly grade your property to reroute any water away from your home, away from your driveway, away from your sidewalk, and that way it's going to be a much longer life to it. You want to have water get underneath there, crack in that sidewalk, as water gets around that, and all of a sudden it expands when it gets cold, and bang. All of a sudden you have a crack in that sidewalk, which just makes you want to cry. Call Don Mutz at 453-6379. Let him examine what you have, talk to you about it. He has a lot of different solutions to a lot of different problems, getting rid of that water away from your property. Don Mutz and Titan Paving and Drainage. Well, that freeze warning is in effect from 1 a.m. until 8 a.m. tomorrow morning on Friday. So please, if you have sensitive vegetation out there, either get it inside, get it covered, do what you need to do to protect it. Then for today, actually, here, we're going to have a lot of sunshine, especially early in the day. Then some clouds will meander in or kind of hang around throughout the middle part of the day. And eventually tonight, they'll flow back out. We'll have clear skies. It's going to be cold. 28 degrees with winds coming out of the north. Now, eventually, those winds after midnight will die down to about 3 up to 7 miles an hour. So that frost will take hold. So be prepared for it. All right. But for today, our high will be about 55 with northwesterly winds. This morning, they'll be anywhere from 8 to 15 miles an hour. We're actually going to be higher than that now because we're already at the 15, 14, 13 mile an hour range. They will be anywhere right now, we're going to say from 12 up to 22 miles an hour. They've already kind of increased more than we thought they would at this time of day. They will gust up to 30 miles an hour during the day today. Clear skies tonight. Now during the evening, the winds will be a 5 to 15 and still gusting to 23. But like I said, after midnight, they're going to dip down to about a 3 to 5 mile an hour wind. Then the frost will possibly kick in early in the morning. We'll have sunshine tomorrow. and we'll have a high of 61. We will have winds out of the north on Friday, 5 to 10. Clear Friday night, a low of 32. Winds out of the north will become southeasterly after midnight, but they're not going to be much. They're going to be about 3 to 5. Therefore, we could still see some frost Saturday morning in our area. Really just about our area is the only area we'll see frost. So if you would really want to be cautious, I would highly recommend you covering your sensitive vegetation again by Saturday morning, just in case. Sunshine on Saturday. It'll warm up to 65 with a southeasterly breeze, 10 to 15 and gusting to 25. Saturday night, showers are going to occur after midnight. Otherwise, it'll be partly cloudy. We'll have a low of 47. The winds will pick up, and we'll be seeing winds at about 15 to 25 miles an hour and gusting up to 35. The chance of rain after midnight Saturday is 60%. 40% chance of rain in the morning Sunday up till about 11, maybe 12 o'clock. And then it'll clear out. The sun will be out. We'll have a high of 72, and it will be another breezy day. Clear Sunday night, low of 43. Currently at KSMO Radio, your hometown radio station, we have a temperature reading right now at KSMO Radio of 42 degrees. Yep, 42. We do have that breeze coming at us out of the northwest at 12 mile an hour. We have 57% relative humidity, pressure rising, 29.85 inches. Still feels like 34 at KSMO Radio. There you have it, a look at weather on KSMO, brought to you by Titan Paving and Drainage. All right, I've got agribusiness news in the state of Missouri, called the Missouri Report next, right here on KSMO Radio, your hometown radio station.
Looking to grade and then pave a project on your property? Don't look at trying to coordinate multiple contractors to get the job done. Let Titan Paving and Drainage handle all phases of the project from design to installation, using the latest in technology and equipment to provide you with the driveway or the parking area you desire in the most cost-effective way. Call Don Mutz of Titan Paving and Drainage at 453-6462 or 453-6379 and let him explain to you how to get the job done right.
More dollars for conservation programs. I'm Larry Lee with Agribusiness News on Brownfield. First, the USDA is making $1.5 billion available to help farmers advance conservation and climate-smart agriculture. Ag Secretary Tom Vilsack says the funds come from the Farm Bill and the Inflation Reduction Act.
We expect and anticipate roughly 50% of those resources being invested in the critical conservation areas that have been designated under the RCPP program, of which the Upper Mississippi River Basin is one of the 8 so classified. The other will be based on individual state and multiple state applications.
Speaking to Brownfield following a farmer roundtable discussion in Mankato, Minnesota Wednesday, Vilsack said USDA is responding to unprecedented demand for the Regional Conservation Partnership Program.
We make it easier for them to apply for multiple grants. We streamline the process for supplemental agreements as contracts are entered. We are going to provide some technical assistance and some training.
Vilsack says the deadline to apply is July 2nd. The Southeast Iowa turkey producer says the need for biosecurity is at an all-time high as more cases of highly pathogenic avian influenza are popping up across the country. Brownfield's Brett Barnett has more.
Tim Meyer raises 60,000 turkeys per year in Henry County.
It's brought in by foot or brought in by a tire or a wheel or something like that. Typically, it's not a bird-to-bird contact. It has to do with feces and then moving into the building that's carried in.
He tells Brownfield clean clothing for disinfected facilities is key.
Coveralls are a good thing, too. Boots are the number one thing that a person can do.
Meyer says no cases have been detected on his farm.
It's definitely something we're very cautious of, very aware of this time of year as we go through the spring.
I'm Brent Barnett, Brownfield.
The USDA says 244 million broiler-type eggs entered incubators. That's a drop of 1.4 million on the week, but still up 1% on the year. The start of April has brought much-needed moisture across the Corn Belt, and more is likely on the way. Climatologist Eric Snodgrass with Nutrient Ag Solutions says the first half of the month should remain wet.
And we have more systems following it. I think before we get to the middle of this month, there are at least 3 decently sized low-pressure systems that are going to roll through the midsection of the United States.
But he tells Brownfield the outlook for spring planting improves.
I think the coldness out west with the Rockies being so packed up with snow, the Sierra Nevada so packed up with snow, and the fact that the Pacific Jet keeps sending troughs of low pressure over the mountains means that they curl up once they get past the Rockies. They draw on that moisture, and given that there's plenty of instability in the lower atmosphere, we're able to just get these things to pop.
Snodgrass says the stormy start to April is also a good reminder to be weather aware this spring. I'm Larry Lee with Agribusiness News on Brownfield.
This is your Fungicide Performance Report brought to you by BASF. Today I'm speaking with Missouri farmer Brian Threkel about Veltima fungicide from BASF.
And I do believe that by fungicide my beans this summer, even in a hot and dry summer, that we had pretty good return on investment with the Veltima. The fungicide helps slow down the loss of moisture because, it's to stay green and it just makes it a more healthy plant. Let's go to the corn, for instance. Anytime you use it on the corn, you're going to have probably 4 benefits. Yield is number 1, better test weight, better stay green, so standability come harvest time, and then you're going to take the disease out of it. So you got one product that's basically giving you 4 different types of return on that product, and to me, that's just a no-brainer.
For more information, contact your local BASF representative or go to revxfields.com.
We are Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance, and we're here for all of life's wins. Like when you get a new car, or new boat, or new driver, or when your son moves out but your mom moves in, or you find out you're expecting again, or when one rental property turns into 2, then 20, or you realize they're all in Tornado Alley. Life is full of life events. Make sure you have the right policy for each of life's wins.
A life event could qualify you for a discount. Call me, Willie Strader, your Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance agent, and we will make sure you have the coverage you need.
There's a place for do-it-yourselfers with everything for your car or truck.
Check out these deals at K&H Auto Supply. A Schumacher 12-volt 6-amp battery charger for $54.99. Lucas engine oil stop leak $13.99 for the 32-ounce size. And 3-piece flare nut wrench set for $21.99. Stop by K&H Auto Supply, your Parts City Auto Parts store in Salem.
Parts City, yeah, Parts City, Parts City.
849 at KSMO Radio, and stick around. Got a little bit of music from Kenny Chesney and Dylan Scott coming up right here, KSMO. At 9 o'clock, we'll have AP News and followed up with statewide news on the Missouri Net. Civic happenings and weather all right here at KSMO. We invite you to stick around.
Hi, my name is Michelle Bland. I'm the new family nurse practitioner at SMDH Family Medicine. I will be providing family medical services for all ages. I'm now accepting new patients, so please call 729-8000 to make an appointment. We accept Medicare, Medicaid, and all private and other insurances. Salem Memorial District Hospital, every patient, every encounter, every time.
The Angie's List you know and trust is now Angie, and we're so much more than just a list. We still connect you with top local pros and show you ratings and reviews, but now we also let you compare upfront prices on hundreds of projects and book a service instantly. We can even handle the rest of your project from start to finish. So remember, Angie's List is now Angie, and we're here to get your job done right. Get started at Angie.com. That's ANGI, or download the app today.
KSMO